Hey everyone, I'm Sydney Baxter. I'm so excited about the future and what is to come. I love being around kids in every way, and I want to be able to be a part of their learning experience and help them grow in every way possible. I have worked alongside many teachers before and doing observations and helping them within the classroom. I love caring for kids and striving to be the light in their world like they need. I am so excited for this course and what is to come because I feel like the courses that we're taking now will need for a classroom in ourselves and what we're going to be using within our classroom. I want to become a teacher because I find it so magical and inspiring to students to help them in so many ways, whether it's school related or not. Seeing young students thrive and love school and others around them it reminds me of why I want to do it, and seeing them light up reminds me of why I want to do it. In my classroom, I want it to be a safe and welcoming environment just because I feel like that's what most kids need nowadays. I want them to have the extra support, and I want them to feel that I'm there for them. I want them to feel comfortable. They can always come to my classroom and talk and feel supported. I have so many places that I want to organize things for them to feel comfortable, like a reading area, a little area that they can go if they need to take a breath, whatever, and just organize things in the best way. I want everything to have its own area as far as materials, and I want students to know where it's supposed to be, just because that'll help along with the organization and not it falling back all on me as the teacher. I want places to have certain areas, like certain materials go here and whatnot. I want cubbies for students' work just to make it a little easier as far as, hey, go put your work in your cubby. Baskets for each table with supplies they use daily, such as glue sticks, scissors, pencils, anything like that. Binders or folders to keep the students' work organized, and if I need to send something home for the parents, then I'm able to. I want a bookshelf to store books, and for students to have that access. If they need to take a book home to do something, they are more than welcome to if they do not have access to any books at home. I think that the rolling carts as well would be very beneficial just because they store so many materials, and I think that students are able to just roll it around if they need it, or I can reorganize how I need to within the classroom and make accommodations. I think that by doing this, it'll be easy access for other students, and overall, I just want the students to know where everything goes, how to get to it, whether that means that I need to help them get to it. They at least know where it's stored and what their expectations are. I want my students to be able to have that connection with me and be able to communicate with me. I want the parents to have a very open relationship with me as far as communication, just because I find that very important with their child, especially at such a young age. They're learning, they're developing, they have good days, bad days, whatnot. I think that communication with the parents are very important. I would like to set up a system like Class Dojo to help with communication. Just to allow them to be able to talk to me, and they're able to check up on their kid. If they have a point deducted or a point added, they can kind of figure out what their behavior is within the class, if they're having a good day, bad day, whatever. And there's going to be days that it's going to be hard and that they may not deserve this, they may not do this, whatever, but it all comes back to communicating, and communicating with the parents, the students, and them communicating with me. This allows direct contact to parents, just to be able to say, hey, wasn't having a good day today. Maybe help with this, help with that. This is what he did, just to kind of help them be able to see how their behavior is at home and be able to communicate with the teacher themselves. And most of them are understanding once the teacher is very communicates with them very well. And as far as organization, as far as like a syllabus and a calendar, at open house, I would like to provide them with A calendar-based system. I guess it's probably going to be printed just to have it a little easier, and have any important information that they need as far as the school year gets started, what supplies they need. This kind of helps them get organized and get the year rolling. Each month I want to send out some information about what the month has in store, what may need to be donated to the classroom if possible, how students can work to get their goals meted, what any other communication and any other goals that they can reach, and things that they can look forward to as a student and as a parent. I also want to give a list of what we are doing for each subject. For example, if math, like 1 week we're doing fractions and division and multiplication, I want to provide that. Reading, if there's a book that needs to be done, and AR testing that needs to be done, and goals need to be met for them to go to an AR party or whatever, I think that'll help especially. We do an interactive activity and need materials brought in. I definitely think that the communication part will be put onto Class Dojo, but also put onto the calendar, which will help students and parents be able to realize what helps and what doesn't help, and whatever they need to bring in if possible. Some parents will send in materials for us to be able to do that during class, so we are very thankful for that. And not only that, but I think if students need extra support through the month, I can communicate that as the teacher with the parents, and inform them, and potentially meet up with them to go to the next plan to figure out how I can make their child succeed. I'm so excited about this year, and I can't wait to see children grow and strive to be the light into their world. Thank you.